Athletes on screen then who will be taking part in this race over 20 kilometres. 5 kilometre for each lap. So 4 of them. And plenty of medalists from Lillehammer taking part in this. Including Yuri Holub, 2-time gold medalist here so far. 3 silvers for Choklev. Followed by the women's. And then we finish with the men's and women's standing. Here is the track then. 5 kilometres, so 4 laps of the circuit. Maximum climb is 24 metres. Total climb overall 65 before they come into the home straights and go out again 4 times in the men's VI. Current temperature is -4 and little to no wind at all here in Lillehammer, Norway. Absolutely perfect conditions. Athletes down at the start then to be underway in only a minute or so's time. Athletes, so as I mentioned, Choklev, the 3-time silver medalist here in Lillehammer so far. Yuri Holub, who is the reigning silver medalist from Pyeongchang in this event, has won a couple of gold medals so far and a bronze in the middle distance cross country. Jake Adikov, who won gold in the middle distance. Arguably many people's idea of the favourite here. Don't rule out the chances of Ponomarev. That's out of Belarus to get us underway then. And we're underway then for the men's long distance VI. Bronze medal winner in the mixed relay 2017. Karolin RPC to be next. Just 21. Dmitry Gorskov, his guide. Nordic of Poland. Next to start. Volva to his mates. Georgiev of Bulgaria, now 33. Severe in Bulgaria. successful multi-sport athletes. Athletics as well. Ponomarev, I think he's got an outside chance of a medal. RPC athletes, he is underway. Bronze medal in the middle distance biathlon. Stanislav Chokliev will be looking for certainly a medal, and gold will be his target. So far, 3 silvers, 12 medals in the World Championships for Stanislav Chokliev. Going to be difficult to beat. One man aiming to beat him, though, certainly would be Yuri Holub, who's had a tremendous World Para Snow Sports Championship. Belarusian with 2 gold medals in the biathlon, with the bronze coming in the middle distance. Winter Paralympic silver medalist in this event. Jake Adikov of the United States. Gold medal winner in the middle distance. VI cross country. Here are the guides with all the information being given, especially of these long distances as well. Very, very high-class athletes themselves. Kubelski of Poland, his 3rd World Championships. Alexander Artemov, RPC. Also his 3rd World Championships, finished 6th in the middle distance cross country. Vladimir Uldaltsov next to go, 34 years old now. Has been very successful over the sprint distances. Finished 5th in the middle distance. Former bronze medalist in the para biathlon 2015 over the sprint in the middle. Also winner of the 1K sprint BI cross country 2015. Lots of encouragement for Thomas Oxal on the Norwegians, 22 years old. Early on in his Paralympic and World Championship Nordic career. Alexander Kazik, Ukraine. That's won a bronze so far this week in the sprint biathlon. Finished 4th in Prince George in the freestyle VI. Number of checkpoints on the 5-kilometre circuit. And a few athletes are reaching the what would count as the middle of those 2.2 kilometres. Quick start, it seems, from Ponomarev. And he leads at this very early stage, already having passed 2 athletes before that checkpoint. Yuri Holub. Reigning Winter Paralympic Games silver medalist. In great form, though. And a big danger to all goes in front. Not going to last long, no. Choklev has started quickly. He takes the lead. 5 seconds in front of Yuri Holub. Too far behind these. We'll find Jake Adikov. Here's the American. And he's going to be just slightly behind the front pair. He's going to be in 3rd place. And 10 seconds off the current lead. Wojciev already a couple of minutes down. Powell, the Polish athletes, Wiki will be very similar. Again, 2 minutes behind the early pace setters. All athletes have now started and underway. Hear the rhythm being dictated by the guides, and then instruction regarding turns, etc. What's up and coming, what lies ahead. Udaltsov coming through. Going to be in 6th place then, Vladimir Udaltsov. Altimov now 30 seconds behind. Finished just behind Udaltsov in the middle distance. At the moment, they're just currently struggling to keep pace. Nikita Ladzau with the first one through. 5-kilometre checkpoint. Thomas Oxel. Plenty watching will be interested in the Norwegian. Only 22. Has a field of vision that's less than 40 degrees. And is just over a minute behind in these early stages. Competed at the World Championships in Prince George. 6th in the sprint freestyle VI. Those Norwegian fans will be waiting for him to enter the stadium complex in the next few minutes. Polymarev is the first one through, 10 minutes 26. Yuri Holub goes quicker.
By 8 seconds of Polymarev. Waiting for Adikov.
Here comes Jake Adikov then. 10:17.9, Yuri Holub's time. Adikov, who has beaten Holub so far this week, is in front at 4.4 seconds. Adikov now moves into second. Choklaev, who was in front, is going to remain in front. And the gap to Adikov is now 10 seconds exactly. So by 10 seconds, Choklaev leads in this early stage, but only 14 seconds are split in the first three. Now this is the checkpoint halfway through the first lap, and the gap of 5.7 seconds to Holub has now grown to 14 seconds. Adikov moves into second place. Artimov, Shevetsvoy are all very close to each other, Polymarev as well. -4 the current temperature, no wind, so ideal for the competitors. Not too bad as well for the spectators with the lack of wind. Oleg Polymarev going through another of the checkpoints on his second lap. Fourth place and 6 seconds away from a bronze at the moment. Still waiting for plenty of athletes to go on to their second circuit to give a real indication of where exactly everyone stands. Chalenson is going nicely, 30 seconds away from the leader in fifth. So Chalenson, fifth place and 27 seconds behind. Adikov remaining still in second place. Here's Choklaev, early leader. And he remains in front. Alexander Artemov. Still with athletes coming into the home straight to start their second lap. Artemov's time in 6th place. Kazakh now in 6th place. Kazakh, 25 years old, from Ukraine. Goes by the motto of work, work, work. Shalangon certainly is working hard, staying in touch of the medal places. Bronze medalist in the middle distance biathlon in Prince George. Hasn't enjoyed a good Lillehammer World Para Snow Sports Championship so far. Way off the pace in the biathlon. Udaltsov a minute 41 behind. Let's take a look then of the confirmed times then after the first of the 4 5-kilometer circuits. And Stanislav Choklev is the leader by 10 seconds over Jake Adikov. Yuri Holob 14 seconds behind the leader in 3rd. And in touch, Ponomarev and Shalangon of France. Sixth in 2015 in this event. The World Championships, Artemov. Finished 4th in Sochi. Just at the moment keeping tabs on those just ahead of him, but probably too far away to be involved in a medal. A group of athletes here, Oxel being one of them, only 3 minutes behind. There's a Kazakh involved as well. Going nicely though is Kazakh. Currently in overall 6th place. Two-time silver medalist from Pyeongchang. See, under a minute away from the leaders, and just keeping tabs on Holub there in third place as they go through the first of those checkpoints on lap 2. Into the home straight. The first then is Oleg Ponomarev. He's been in front the whole way, setting off in fourth place and has quickly moved into the lead. And who will be setting the times, and also being in fourth place gives a good indication early of where the rest might just settle. Definitely with a chance, bronze medalist in the middle distance biathlon. That's with 4 misses as well on the range. Really costing him.
So it's Shoklayev now, 7 seconds ahead of Alikov. 22 behind. 26, 26.3.
Halfway mark for many of these athletes now. Second athlete crossing the line. Here comes Adikov then. So Ponomarev, after the first lap, was 12 seconds behind Adikov. And at the halfway stage, Adikov is going to maintain that 12.6 seconds. So those two are in pretty much perfect sync against each other. Adikov looking to win a second gold in the cross country this week. Current leader, not far away from the halfway mark, and the 20:34 time set by Adikov of the United States. The lead after the first lap was exactly 10 seconds. Choklev over that very short but sharp incline over the bridge. And then carefully into the downhill section. So the gap of exactly 10 seconds. Like it won't be too far away from that mark again. 15.4 seconds, so Choklev has increased the lead by 5.4 seconds. The RPC athlete Choklev going nicely for gold in the long distance VI. Kalarulin is next to cross the line. So the moment Choklev has gone through, Jake Adikov has gone through, waiting for Yuri Holub, and there is Yuri Holub, and he is out of the race. So the two-time gold medalist at these World Para Snow Sports Championship is out. Not entirely sure what the reason is, but Yuri Holub, one of the favourites for gold, is out of the men's long distance VI.
Torbjørn? Vet du hvorfor han brøyt, eller? Nei, jeg så bare pratet, du lurte på det. Så, ja. Chip, spasiba, spasiba.
Well, that will really give a huge opportunity to the likes of Ponomarev for a bronze medal. Shaolin Khan as well of France, Kazakh even of Ukraine will all be, I'm sure, told when they come around again. that Yuri Holub is out of the race. At the back of this pack is Anthony Chalancon of France. 5th place is now, in theory, 4th place. So Chalancon is, again, these athletes, they'll be told by coaches, etc., when they come into the home straight what the situation is. They'll be fully aware shortly of Yuri Holub. Plenty more crossing the line to be involved in the second half of the race. 10k, this is a 20k race. And here comes the Frenchman. Currently in 4th place, as we expected, moves up into 4th. But there is a sizable gap now between himself and Ponomarev, just to give you some indication on how well Ponomarev and the leaders are going. That gap was 5 seconds between Ponomarev and Chalancon after the first lap, and that has now changed to nearly a minute. Jake Adikov then, 15 seconds behind at the halfway stage. Ponomarev going very well. He's in 3rd. And Adikov is only a second ahead of Ponomarev. Well, Ponomarev, we know, has pulled away from Chalancon, and he's closing on Adikov, only a second behind. Oleg Ponomarev is flying in the men's VI, and at the moment, from being in 4th place after the first lap, Ponomarev looks a danger. Not only to Adikov in silver, but I would say Choklev as well. All 3 medals to play for. Artemov starting his 3rd lap. He's jumped a couple of places now in 5th place. Alexander Kazik was in 6th place. Should really cross in 5th. With now the absence of Yuri Holub. And he will be. 5th place for Alexander Kazik. He starts the second half of his race. Now then, Choklev. 2nd and 3rd, Adikov and Ponomarev. Very, very close to each other. Choklev, though, he's the leader. And the lead, 15 seconds at halfway. 14.9. Hardly any change, but Ponomarev is now only 15 seconds off the leader. Now here is Ponomarev. who at the moment looks to be the quickest athletes on the track. Perfect sync with the guide, really pushing hard. 29 years old, Ponomarev. Best results to date so far over the 1K sprint distance. Third in the Sochi Winter Paralympic Games and also in the World Championships a year before. But over the extreme distance of 20 kilometers, he's excelling here. And he's going to set the time with 1 lap to go. And the time is 30 minutes 57.8. There's confirmation that Chokliev with that 15.4 second lead at halfway. And we know that Adikov and Ponomarev were only a second apart halfway around the 3rd lap. But at halfway, the big story was Yuri Holub and his withdrawal. No indication as yet of what the case was. I suppose one thing really was both of them, the athletes and the coach, both very hurriedly getting extra clothes on, etc., getting out of their racing gear. It could have been the fact that after being very busy, 2 gold medals and a bronze, it wasn't quite feeling right for Yuri Holub. And with plenty of events to come, just calling it a day early possibly was the reason. Again, no real indication of any serious problems. Udaltsov. Now Adikov, 8 seconds now behind Ponomarev. So Ponomarev has leapfrogged the American, the gold medalist in the middle distance. Jake Adikov just starting to suffer as he goes on to his final circuit. And he is now behind the flying Ponomarev. So Adikov is in 3rd position. And the Frenchman, Chalancon. 27.29, and it's 30 behind the leader. So Adikov at the moment does look very secure in that bronze. No real pressure from behind. But this man, Ponomarev, is ploughing through the snow on his final circuit. And if he keeps this up, Chokliev is going to have something really to worry about for a gold. Word for his guide, Andrei Romov. When asked why he took up the sport of Nordic cross country, he said, "The sport chose me, I did not choose it." But at the moment, whoever's decision it was, it looks a very good decision, because he's on course for a World Championship silver medal, and possibly even better. Alexander Artemov. That's his guitar. And getting a bit of a tune out of his skis as well. 5th place for Artemov. Only 3 athletes on their final circuit. Here is Chokliev. Ponomarev's time, 30:57.8. The gap between the pair at halfway was 28 seconds. It's going to be nowhere near that here. He's going to be in front still, but the gap is going to be severely reduced. It's going to be under 10 seconds, 7.2 seconds. Choklev leads then, 7.2 with 1 full lap to go. We know that Ponomarev is flying. Adikov, by the way, just starting to close back on Ponomarev. So maybe Oleg Ponomarev's exceptional middle of the race pace between 5 and 15 kilometers, that 10K, Ponomarev by a long way was the leader, maybe just starting to tire, and Ponomarev is in front of his guide. So maybe the guide is really suffering here and is just starting to hold up Ponomarev. Quite how that's going to work out in the final half circuit, we'll wait and see, because Ponomarev is in front. Certainly wasn't the case last time we had eyes on the current leader. Choklev then from Adikov and Ponomarev after 12.2, but we know through the 15K mark that's the gap has been severely reduced, but well, Ponomarev in front of his guide at this point of the circuit. You remember him going very well. They were in complete unison. Now obviously different styles for different guides and for different athletes, but that definitely was not the case with Ponomarev. Encouragement from the athletes in the women's VI, who will be starting very, very shortly. What the doubts of. Now Adikov. Now this is the perfect technique, behind the guide in perfect sync. .22 seconds behind Ponomarev, so it's not at the moment slow down Ponomarev. Here's Choklev. The leader's time, 33:55. Finding the towing, the going tough here, Stanislav. Going to be under 10 seconds again, and it's going to be very close. 3.2 seconds, and with still over 3 kilometers to go at this rate, Ponomarev is going to catch the leader Stanislav Choklev, but we're still awaiting Ponomarev's current status with his guide. Chalancon of France goes through. Chalancon going nicely in 4th place, a distance behind the front 3, as plenty more athletes start their final circuit. Pizza boy. Nearly 4 minutes behind the leaders, but out on the final circuit.
9 seconds behind Udaltsov.
Artimov coming up to halfway. Head leading to one side, really putting the effort in, and well, here's Ponomarev, the guide has got back in front and looks to have had a bit of a second wind here. May have just been a part of the tactics, maybe a part of the course that Ponomarev was comfortable in. And as he scampers up the hill, Ponomarev, well, this is a quite remarkable performance by Oleg Ponomarev. Into the home straight comes the RPC athlete. 29 years old, Oleg Ponomarev, who's excelled and has medalled over the kilometre sprint distance. But here in Lillehammer, Ponomarev sets the time that's going to be difficult to beat. Ponomarev, it could well be a gold medal for Oleg in Lillehammer. Ponomarev with an exceptional final 3 quarters of the race. He was in 4th place after the first 5-kilometre lap. But an exceptional performance from Ponomarev has put pressure on this man, Stanislav Chokhlaev. The lead was only a few seconds. 9.2 seconds behind. Ponomarev will be sitting in the leader's chair, and at the moment, I think he's going to stay there. Ponomarev will now know that he's got an advantage of 9 seconds as they reach the first checkpoint on the final lap. Ponomarev, there's your new world champion, unless Adikov can do anything about it. I don't think he can. Great encouragement from the sidelines and from his guide, Jake Adikov of the United States, a gold medal winner in the middle distance cross country. It's going to be a medal here.
Final straight for Jake Adikov.
Here comes the Californian into the home straight. Ponomarev's time of 41.15 has gone.
And Adikov is home.
Adikov, it's going to be a medal. At the moment, he's in 2nd place. It will be a medal for the American. It will not be the gold of the middle distance. In the long distance, it's going to be silver or bronze for Adikov. Nothing he can do about Ponomarev. Nothing anyone could do. Exceptional performance. Vladimir Udaltsov has got better as the competition has gone on, has moved progressively through into the first half dozen. Adikov's time 25.8 seconds behind behind Ponomarev. Chokhlaev was dropping away, whether enough to fall behind Adikov. We'll wait for another few more minutes. Kazikov, Ukraine. out on his final lap. And Shalankon not far away from each other at all now. 2-second gap is now going to be very similar. 3 seconds I make it from my splits. So this is just past the halfway stage of onto the final lap. Choklev at that stage was in front after 16.3. As more and more athletes come into the home straights. That's out. Belarus crosses the line. And here is the Frenchman. And the gap between himself and Kazik remains very, very close. Ponomarev, I think he knows he's got the gold. We're looking for Stanislav Choklev. Here he is. 3 silvers for Choklev so far in these championships, and it was looking very good for gold, even in the gold medal position after 3/4 of the contest. But Oleg Ponomarev's time, 41:15.7. Choklev down the hill. 15 seconds to go. It's not going to be gold for Choklev. Ponomarev is going to win a fantastic gold medal. Choklev trying to hang on for silver. Adikov's time of 41:41 is going to be safe for Choklev. Stanislav Choklev, silver once again. 4 silvers in Lillehammer, which means the gold medal has gone to Oleg Ponomarev. A tremendous gold for Oleg. Fantastic.
Браво, хлопці, так посил, блядь. Могу так і їбашу, блядь.
Into the finish, Vladimir Udaltsov, RPC. Ruslan Pogacar and guide.
More and more athletes finishing all the time. As we see Kalulin come into the stadium. ...21 years old, and we'll be looking at the likes of Ponomarev and what he's done here as more than likely an inspiration. First World Championships for him, down in 6th place at the current time. And drop further down as more and more finish. Kowalski of Poland
Barboski coming in for
Barboski.
Norway with Jakob Twardowski.
Third World Championships for him, and he's going to be down the field. Ahead of Carolin's time.
Jakob Twardowski. Number 6. In the men's standing class, Vladislav Lekontsev, number 71, at 2.2 kilometers as expected. Ahead of Rushan Minedulov, Benjamin Davier France third. And Vitaly Malichev and Alexander Promkov and Sergei Romanyuk. Romanyuk leading at 5 kilometers. Into the finish, 55, Vasily Shaptisiaboy, Belarus. The last starter with Nikita Maslowski as guide.
Shalankon close to completing his events. Was in 5th place, battling with Kazakh for 4th. Improved effort from the biathlon, way down the field on those two events. 6th in the World Cup, World Championships of Prince George. So it will be a better performance, if only by 1 or 2 places here. Could well be 4th place for the Frenchman. Once again, only a second between himself and Kazakh, who's yet to finish. Over 3 minutes behind the leader and gold medal winner Ponomarev. Artimov, who is behind Shalankon. In 6th place, which looks very secure. Looking out for Kazakh, who won't be too far behind. Number 54. All only just about a minute or so from the finish line. There's Thomas Oxel. So behind Oxel will be Kazakh. Here comes Oxel in the guide. Breezing past the other athletes. Noise from the crowd for Thomas Oxel. It's going to be well ahead of Carolin's time. Artimov crosses the line in, at the moment, at 5th place. Oh, a faller. And that's Alexander Kazakh, and that's going to ruin Kazakh's potential 4th place. So he's going to drop down. A fall around that final sweeping bend, I've said on many occasions so far in these championships. But this time Alexander Kazakh takes a tumble, and he was only a second ahead of Shalankon. Well, that's going to disappear. So Alexander Kazakh, his potential 4th place will now certainly be 5th. So not too much damage, really. It could well have been costly. Finishes in 5th place. And he will be well ahead of Artimov. And that fall, looking at the times, really was costly. There we can see Ponomarev winning by 5.3 seconds. 25 seconds further back was Jake Adikov. Then Shalonkon, who was ahead of Kazik only in the end by a second. That fall has cost Kazik 4th place. He finishes 5th. And don't forget, Yuri Holub was a withdrawal in the early stages of the contest. Hopefully he's okay. Again, when he was exiting the course with his coach, seemed to be absolutely fine in terms of no apparent injuries just from the outset. We'll get more information hopefully through. Out on course is the men's stand-in. In the men's stand-in, just bringing you up to date with the early stages. 20 kilometers once again for laps of the same track. And some of the athletes going through the 7.2 kilometer checkpoints, but we'll just go back to the first main full circuit. So after one full circuit, the leader is Vladislav Lekomtsev, and he was leading by 4 seconds from Rushan Munigalov. 17 seconds behind the early leader was Vitaly Malchev. Benjamin Davier, Alexander Bronkov in 4th and 5th. 30 seconds behind the leader was Selay Romniuk. Benjamin Davier, spectator there, trying to ring his bell and ended up throwing it nearly onto the track. We don't need any of that. Getting in the way. Benjamin Davier, silver medalist in this event from Pyeongchang. Bronze in the biathlon middle distance a couple of days back at Davier with a very large French contingent who at the moment I cannot see or hear of. Maybe they've been celebrating that bronze a little too much. Here is the leader though, Vladislav Lekomtsev. Favourite going into this event, 3 gold medals for him at these World Para Snow Sports Championship. First time in history that's the Para Alpine Ski and Para Biathlon, Para Cross Country and Para Snowboarding World Championships have been held at the same time in the same city here in Lillehammer. Glorious Lillehammer, Norway. And it's a very good afternoon from Norway to everyone watching this live stream all around the world. At Para Snow Sports is the Twitter handle, and also where you can find all the highlights, all the latest news, results, keep up to date with the happenings here in Lillehammer, and also plenty of links for live streams, etc., and information regarding the sports. Do get involved, do take a look and find us on there, and also Instagram as well. You can find us with plenty from behind the scenes as well, so do keep across social media. But welcome to Lillehammer. Temperature's about -4, no wind at all, ideal conditions, and we're enjoying a what has been a dramatic day, which I know is very easy to say from the commentary box. Pete Selby here bringing you this commentary on the long distance events, but we have had some drama today. Men's sitting, we had Giuseppe Romele of France, of Italy, my apologies. He was leading by an awful long way, coming to the home straight, went out on another circuit and didn't cross the finish line and ended up finishing down in 11th place. Drama. There's confirmation after halfway, sorry, 6.3 kilometres. So after the first of the 4 laps, Lekomtsev with a healthy lead. Following that, we had Oksana Masters winning the women's sit-in. A dominant display by her first gold of these championships. And we've just witnessed only a few minutes ago in the men's VI. Absolutely fantastic display from Oleg Ponomarev. Real outsider with strong gold medal hopes for the likes of Jake Adikov, United States, Stanislav Choklev, who's had 3 silver medals so far, and also from Yuri Holub with his 2 golds here in Lillehammer. But it was Ponomarev powering to victory, beating Choklev and Jake Adikov. Now we're into the men's standing. So 5 kilometres for each of the laps, and so there'll be 4 of them, total in the 20. We've got a couple of intermediate time checks on those laps to keep you up to date. And these athletes are now approaching the halfway stage, so a really good time if you've just started to join us for this coverage. As the first of the athletes start to come through. Again, the halfway mark, ideal place to join the competition. This is when we really had Ponomarev not only chasing the first 3, but all of a sudden jumping into 2nd place, and we knew the pace he was going was very quick, and ended up taking the gold medal. Dmytro Sereda of Ukraine. A master's degree in physical education in the Ukraine. His first major events here. 23-year-old. Todd Skupin of Poland. (32 years old now. Competed for a number of years. 4th World Championships. Has won a silver medal back in 2017 in the kilometre sprint stand-in, which is really, when you're just going back to Ponomarev, he's at the moment excelled in the 1K sprints, and goes and wins a world title at the long distance. Here's Lekomtsev. Past the halfway stage for Vladislav Lekomtsev, one of the stars here in Lillehammer. No one can touch the 27-year-old RPC athlete. World champion in the cross country, in the open relay in Sochi, in the sprint stand-in, in the parabiathlon at the World Championships a year later. Also the middle distance as well in the cross country. He's won the 10K stand-in on a couple of occasions, but at the moment he's sweeping all of the events ahead of him. It's been a fantastic 6 days so far of competition. It looks like being extended here. Now in second, Rushan Minigalov goes through 27 seconds behind Lekomsev. He's going very well indeed. Fourth in the cross-country middle distance. Sticking to the cross-country events at the moment in a very good second place. The world champion from back in 2015 in the long distance, also former Winter Paralympic cross-country champion as well. So has the pedigree, Minigolov, to keep Lekomsev very honest in front. Now Pronkov's time in third place is going to be bettered by Melchev. Melchev in now third place, 52 seconds behind our leader. 30-year-old RPC athlete Melchev. At the moment, he's safely in third place. Benjamin Davier has had a very busy week. Silver medalist from Pyeongchang. He's going to be down in fourth place, just ahead of Pronkov, only by 1.2 seconds. So at this stage, Lekomsev in front, and safely so by 27 seconds from Minigolov. And he in turn is safely in second. Melchev in third is a further 25 seconds back. So the front three look fairly secure, but as we saw in the previous events, that can change in the drama we had in the men's sitting as well. Halfway then, confirmation Lekomsev by 27 seconds from Minigolov, and then 52 seconds to Melchev. So 1, 2, 3 for RPC at the moment. Davier will want to get involved in the medals, Pronkov as well. And further down, the likes of Sereda, Sato as well. Christian Tonielli will, he's at the rear of the field, but surely whatever happened in that first race would have been arguably taking his attention away from the start of his for at least a few minutes. Quite what the error was, whether it was a coach telling O'Malley that it was an extra circuit or the athlete himself, will again wait and find out, and it's just pure disappointment for him in the first event of the day. At the moment, Lekomsev is looking for his fourth gold medal to join the athlete who ended up taking advantage of the error in the first contest, and that was Golubkov, who now has 4 gold medals. So Lekomsev looking to equal that. Our leader halfway through his third lap. And he's going very nicely indeed.
Has a good control so far.
Rushan Minigolov. The gap is now 45 seconds, so just ever increasing. Malchev maybe spend an opportunity for a silver as Minigolov starts to drop away. Their gap of 25 seconds could well have shortened. Sapun goes through the 12.2. Bronkov. Fifth place with Davier in fourth, only a second ahead. And ready to pounce if there is any problems with the likes of Minigolov. Minute 25 behind the leader, so the gap is slightly closing then. Very interesting when they reach the 15-kilometer mark and 1 lap to go. Just a few question marks then about Rushan Minigolov in second. Malchev's going to be still in third. Minute and 7 behind at the moment. So the gap between Minigolov and Malchev, 22 seconds.
Malchev still holding on to third.
Malchev in third by 18 seconds from Pronkov. We await Davier. Here is the Frenchman, Davier. Pronkov, who he's been neck and neck with. 26.53, he's going to be behind him, Davier. Just starting to feel maybe the effects of what's been a long week so far. And Davier, the Paralympic Winter Game silver medalist, bronze medalist in the middle distance biathlon 2 days ago. Just starting to drop away. This course just starting to take an effect on a few of the athletes. One athlete hasn't is Vladislav Lekomsev, the leader. And potentially joining Golovkov as being a 4-time gold medalist in these World Para Snow Sports Championships.
Nå ble det helt stille.
Ja, det var det.
Leader Lekomsev approaching the 3/4 mark. 15 kilometers with one circuit then ahead of him and another gold medal. At the checkpoints, he was 45 seconds ahead of Minigolov. Vladislav Lekomsev at the moment is dominating the standing division. LW6 athletes with, I'm sure, all his family watching. Wife Elissa, 2 sons, Timofey and Matvey, with Sofia as well. I'm sure very, very proud. And on to his final circuit
Ruslan Minigulov still in second place, number 72.
Ruslan Minigulov comes through 58 seconds, so the distance between himself and Lekomtsev has grown from 45 after 12.2 kilometers. Now after 15, it's 58.6 seconds. So virtually a minute lead for Lekomtsev. So he is safely out in front. We await Malchev, Pronkov, Davier. Romanuk, who's already gone through. Sapin down in 8th place. He's in a battle with Witold Skupin, the Polish athlete, for 7th. Sato going through. Ivan 34.14 goes through and starts his final circuit. Now can Malchev or Pronkov close into the silver medal or bronze medal position in case of Pronkov? Minute 36 behind. We await Vitaly Malchev. At the moment, these athletes in 2nd, 3rd and 4th holding their positions. Here's Malchev. Going slightly wide. How close can he get to Minigulov, whose time has gone? 31.22. So Malchev crosses the line, 31.41, and at the moment they're reasonably holding their time away from each other. Minigulov 2nd, Malchev 3rd, and Pronkov in 4th place, all roughly, actually 18 seconds between 2nd and 3rd, 3rd and 4th. So again, unless a dramatic final 5K, it's more than likely to stay the way it is. Here's Benjamin Davier then, who we saw struggling on this 3rd lap. He was in 5th place and will remain in 5th place.
Four RPC athletes on the front, and Romania, Ukraine. Chaplin also RPC, and Serena, Ukraine 7. Here comes Davier from France, and he is number 5.
Minigulov just keeping up to his work. To be a very, very good 2nd and silver medal behind, at the moment, looks a completely out of sight. Lekomtsev had these championships. Former world and Winter Paralympic long distance champion. Just can't do anything about Lekomtsev. Vitaly Malchev. Trying to stay ahead of Pronkov, and he's doing so. 18-second gap is now down to now 16 seconds. Miniglov continuing in his ways and on course for a silver medal. Still athletes going through to complete their third of the 4 laps. Vital Skupin on 5k lap for him, and he's in 8th place starting his final lap. Benjamin Davier continuing, looking good for 5th place. As we see the leaderboard with 1 lap to go, Lekomsev by nearly a minute in front of Malchev, and then Pronkov 18 seconds between 2nd, 3rd, and another 18 between 4th and 5th, and it looks like they're going to hold on to those positions. Athletes now on to their final 5 kilometers. Pronkov, this will give us an indication. 4th place, Pronkov. .17.2 kilometer checkpoint. Pronkov behind Miniglov, looking at around 37.31. So again, just keeping a close eye to see whether those gaps remain as they are, and they are doing so. So Pronkov at the moment in a bronze medal position. Malchev will then retake that position. 37.31 we know is the time. And here comes Malchev. And by 16 seconds, once again takes over the 3rd position. So Romanyuk is the first then to finish in the men's long distance standing. Quick finish from Romanyuk. 44.49, and I think there might be a few athletes on the floor after this. Just trying to get his breath. A tremendous effort by all of these. 20 kilometers, these athletes in this cross country have just taken part over and given their absolute best. Vladislav Lekomsev, he's been in this position on 3 occasions so far in Lillehammer this week. Up the final slope and then sweep it into the home straight. And on course for a gold medal, which will be his 4th.
Lekomsev coming down towards the finish to claim another gold medal. He has been in the lead from the start.
Into the home straight comes Vladislav Lekomsev, and he's going round again. Lekomsev, he's mistimed this. He's done what Romele did earlier. Oh no, Vladislav Lekomsev, you've got to go back. Lekomsev, he's turned around, he's got to go down the home straight, which is to the left of your screen. he nearly carried on. Well, the lead by Lekomsev was a minute, so it should be still a gold medal for Vladislav Lekomsev. It's a good job his coach has told him to go back. Well, we'll just keep a look at the time here. Vladislav Lekomsev into the home straight now and towards the line. Well, the three-time gold medalist here in Lillehammer, he should know where the home straight is because he's won 3 golds already. He's on course for a 4th in the long distance standing, but will just have to hold on after late drama for Vladislav Lekomsev. He's going to have a nervous few minutes now. Well, Minigolov, here he comes. The gap was about a minute and 11 seconds, so it should still be fine for Vladislav. Minigolov into the home straight. The time is already gone, so it will be a silver medal. Faller in behind, unfortunately, is Dmitry Sereda. Rushan Minigolov, silver medal in the men's standing long distance, a 1-2 for RPC. Well, as the rest start to approach the finish line, unbelievable again. We nearly had another terrible error. Say possibly understandable when there's say 6 or 8 laps of a circuit, but when there's only 4 5-kilometre circuits you have to go through for the 20k, to then go round again, or think that you have to, will give a warning surely for all of the athletes after what happened earlier on this morning. Anyway, it's not made a difference here. Alexander Pronkov was down in 4th place. Malchev still out on the circuit. Here comes Pronkov, who will be in 3rd place at the moment. But we await still Malchev.
He was number 3 at the last time check, and he's the one coming down now.
Vitaly Malchev. Sato ahead of him on the home straight will finish. He crosses the line, but it is Vitaly Malchev in behind. Here he comes. Pronkov's time is going to be well within that, and it's a bronze for Vitaly Malchev, and that confirms a 1, 2, 3 and 4 for RPC in the standing men's long distance cross country in Lillehammer.
Even with this mistake, let's go more. Han är på att det skulle gå upp här också. Luca Karski from Switzerland.
More and more then finishing. Luca Sebastian of Switzerland crosses in 10th place. Benjamin Davier of France, the silver medal winner from Pyeongchang, in his 4th event so far. Davier finishes in 5th place. Well, the athletes getting their breath back. I'm trying to get my breath back as well. All of a sudden, pit of my stomach went, really, seeing Vladislav Lekomsev going down the wrong home straight for the 2nd time today. That's happened, but thankfully being told by a coach to turn around and go back down the right finishing straight. It's a shame that Melee was not told that in the 1st event. Christian Tonieli. Tonieli into the home straights will be down in 14th place.
Christian Tonieli from Italy.
Tonieli 13th at the moment, and will be pushed down into 14th once all have completed. And they'll make it just the one athlete out on track. Told Skupin would be the last to finish, and currently in 8th place. Again, a lot of conversations going on, I'm sure, about what happened there. And well, it smiles for Vladislav Lekomsev. To be honest, it's the only thing he can do, really. I think he might be slightly embarrassed, but to be honest, when you've got 4 gold medals in your bag, these championships, you can afford to just wave away what potentially was a very, very serious incident for him and his championships. Final athletes on track then. Into the home straights.
Vital
Skupin will be the last then to finish in the men's long distance standing. The medal ceremonies to follow. The men's VI and the men's standing. Skupin then finishes and will be in 8th place. Lekomsev then is the gold medal winner. That's 4 for him this week. 39 seconds ahead. It would have been an awful lot more with that drama, being told to turn around and go down the home straight after trying to start another circuit. Rushan Minigolov with a silver medal, and Vitaly Melchev a 1, 2, 3 and the men standing for RPC.
Japan, 12 Luka Tavaski, Switzerland, 13 Gunbold Budmunk, Mongolia, and number 14 Christian Toninelli, Italy. Waiting now for the ceremonies for the two last classes, the vision impaired men and the standing for men, and we have two more classes to race. Ladies vision impaired starting at 13:45, that's in 45 minutes. And the last class at 14:30, standing for ladies, where we have a hope for Norway, Vilde Nilsen, who won the middle distance race. Waiting for ceremony.
You can have one, but not the other. Yeah. Right against the one place. As long as she knows where her people live.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
good.
No problem. I can't believe that's too bad for that guy, eh? Win the race and then, I don't know where my brain was.
Yeah,
I had another picture of that.
Italian.
Well, him too.
Yeah, but this guy, he actually managed to get in and win it. The couple times.
Oh, I just mean the guy that was out there skiing around, cooling down. I was like,
Det der er jo bare å ta det sånn, som en baby. Ja. Nei, den er jo ikke det.
Det var transport av hoppkamera. Så han sa det greit, han skal ut litt. Så han holdt den her. Og så bikket han på. Ja, sånn går det. Det er for å tøye ut. Han sier i hvert fall at han tøyer ut litt. Han bruker ikke så mye krefter egentlig. For armen står bare i lås. Hvis det funker for han, så er det bra. Jeg tenker,
Hva tenker du om det?
Det er ganske mye plass. Lite bare hele veien.
Ja, innfatningen skal tåle en god del.
Det skal jo det.
Så hvis det ikke er noen bakkel der, altså moderne linse har ørlite bakkel, men hvis det ikke er noen nevneverdig, så tåler du det.
Og så tar jeg ut bare litt sånn, men jeg går jo ikke sånn lenge, det er klart. Og det var litt spørsmål. Man blir det slik når man står rett ut på det.
Ja, altså hvis det hviler den her, av en av grunn legger den på underarmen. Nå hviler jeg veldig mye på vennen. Takk.
Eller hvile armen så hardt innpå at kameraet nesten står av seg selv. Da hjelper det.
Oppleve det du også. Ja, for det skal stå med noe som går. Ja. Men det har vi stått der. Men det er jo ikke enda, det er jo selvfølgelig så at det blir noe å begynne nevnt. Håper jeg nå får en overleve, for jeg får så folk er det godt for meg? Ja. Jeg står og holder, jeg. Holde en plate, tenker jeg det. Ja. Det er krevende. Ikke noe vits. Det er litt kjent med den dettene. Ja, det er det jo. Tannlegesjekk. Nei, nå skal jeg på bakleggejobb, jeg. Ja, litt sånn og litt der og litt her. Ja.
So the result for the men's long distance VI, Oleg Ponomarov was a fantastic winner. Oleg Ponomarev beating Stanislav Chokliev and Jake Adikov in third.
Signature.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Para Snow Sport World Championships in Lillehammer, Norway. Medal ceremony now for the cross-country skiing men. The long distance for visually impaired 20 kilometers. Third place and winners of the bronze medal representing the United States of America, Jake Adikoff and guide Sam Wood. Second place and winners of the silver medal representing RPC, Stanislav Shoklayev and guide Oleg Kolodichuk. First place, winner of the gold medal and world champions, representing RPC, Oleg Ponomarev, guide Andrei Romanov. The athletes now receiving the prize money. The athletes will now be greeted by Mr. Ola Köhl, project manager of the Para Snow Sport World Championships here in Lillehammer this year. And to greet these athletes and the new world champion, the AM team of RPC. Oleg Ponomarev, Stanislav Shoklayev and Jake Erikov. Big round of applause for the medalists. Congratulations and thank you guys. We will have a short break and we will continue with the next class.
Hi. How you doing? Hi.
Hello.
You're going to translate? Okay, thank you very much. I'm okay, yeah, all good?
Speak more simple, please. not faster.
Oleg, many congratulations. A first World Championship gold medal for you. You've beaten some very impressive athletes out there. Just talk to us about how this feels for you.
Поздравляю тебя с первой медалью чемпионата мира, с первым званием чемпиона мира. Расскажи о своих впечатлениях, своих чувствах.
Спасибо. Впечатления очень хорошие и теплые, потому что долгожданная медаль. Очень счастлив, что наконец-то получилось все. Сегодня было очень хорошее самочувствие, и все пошло очень хорошо. Спасибо.
Big thanks, congratulations. Oleg waiting for so long for this medal, and it's very warm feelings about to take this gold medal for the first time.
And Oleg, a really, really strong finish to the race. I think perhaps you even surprised a few people with that pace you had in the second half of the race. What's been your secret to success here in Lillehammer?
Говорит, что очень сильно добавил на второй половине дистанции. В чем секрет?
Правильно разложили силы благодаря моему лидеру. Большое ему спасибо. То есть он все равно ведет меня, я иду за ним. То есть, и опять же говорю, то, что было сегодня хорошее самочувствие, поэтому очень удачно и хорошо разложились по дистанции.
Big thanks to his guide, to me. It was a tactic that pace in the first laps was not fast because so strong hills and corners and light legs that get this win.
Many congratulations on your first World Championship medal. Best of luck to Beijing, and congratulations to both of you for such a phenomenal result.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much. Thank you. Congratulations.
Confirmation of the men's long-distance freestanding. Vladislav Lekomtsev, his fourth gold medal of these championships, beating Rushan Minigolov and Vitaly Malchev for a 1, 2, 3 gold, silver and bronze for RPC.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are ready now for the medal ceremony for the cross-country skiing men standing long distance 20 kilometers. Third place and winner of the bronze medal representing RPC, Vitaly Malishev. Second place and winner of the silver medal, also representing RPC, Rushan Minegulov. And first place, winner of the gold medal and the world champion, also from RPC, Vladislav Lekomtsev. Prize money for the athletes. They will also be greeted by Mr. Ola Köil, Project Manager of the Para Snowsport World Championships in Lillehammer, Norway. And to honor all these athletes and the new world champion, the anthem of RPC. Vladislav Lekomtsev, Rushan Minegulov and Vitaly Malishev. Applause for the medalists. Short break now before we continue with the two last women's classes.
Vladislav, we're here again. Many congratulations. 4 from 4, truly remarkable. Made things a little bit difficult for yourself at the end there, but ultimately getting the job done and a 4th gold medal here at the World Championships. Congratulations.
Ты уже не первый раз здесь, уже 4-й, 4 из 4 золотые медали. Очень здорово выступаешь, просто невероятно. Что ты расскажешь про сегодняшнюю гонку?
Сегодня была длинная гонка, и надо было правильно рассчитать силы. Вот, я очень рад, что смог распределить свои возможности. Вот, и, конечно же, с каждой гонкой все труднее и труднее удерживать позиции и выигрывать. Вот, но сегодня очень рад, еще на финише не туда поехал. Вот, и был такой небольшой...
So today was the long distance race, and every day it became harder and harder to fight for him. Of course, he's getting tired. It's not so simple. And what he did today is the split his power on the old race accordingly. So that's why he's still on the top.
I hope you brought some extra baggage with you, because you're going to need it to take all these medals home with you. And indeed, the same sort of goes for the whole RPC team. Again, a 1st, a 2nd, a 3rd and a 4th. You're succeeding with so many medals, as are your teammates as well. Phenomenal form from everyone involved.
Ну и здесь очень хорошо выступает ваша команда, наша команда, которая завоевывает и 1-й, и 2-й, и 3-й, и 4-е места. То есть все в топе. И получается, что сильная команда.
Ну, это у нас первый, я говорил, что у нас это за 7 лет первый чемпионат мира. Из-за того, что мы пропускали, и наша команда голодная до побед.
He says that is already 7 years without any world championships. That's why the team is hungry for the winning, for the fighting. So that's it.
Well, it certainly ended that run in the best possible. Many congratulations. 4 times world champion here in Lillehammer. Thank you.
Много поздравлений 4-кратного чемпиона мира здесь, в Лиллехаммере.
Спасибо.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.